Well, hello there everybody, and welcome back to Hell. We are, of course, playing as the U.S., of course, and the South Vietnamese, continuing to try and establish ourselves here in Vietnam. Now, we've only been in this very few turns. We're already losing the war slightly, but of course that can really change and turn very, very quickly in this game. So we're going to keep playing, of course, and we also have a few squads. So PurpleGeneral and one other guy, I'm going to put your names down below. I'm going to put you guys in charge of Alpha and Bravo Company. So I'm taking a look. Bravo Company is here, and that's going to be the second guy that asked. I will put his name down below. My apologies for not remembering your title. But we're going to put them in front, and both of them chose Crazy. So both of them wanted to go in for basically insane jungle duty, and they're going to be going for these two villages back here. So we're sending them to the very back of the map, where there's probably a ton of VC activity, and I wish them the best of luck, because they're going to need it. Alright, let's see. We could actually get these guys some supplies. We don't have to wait. Move them back here. And, that would save us some time, but I'm not going to do it. I was actually just going to pick up one of these units right now and ferry them over here, but I think we should wait one turn, because they're not going to be able to move this turn anyway. Let's go ahead and end our turn.
Some units have no orders.
We're still training those ARVN units, of course. Okay. We're going to take a quick look here at our forward base, and of course we've got our howitzer there. So that's going to be very useful. Now I'm going to grab this Huey, and I'm going to pick up Bravo Company here. This is, of course, the second gentleman who asked. We'll put his name in the comments. And he is going to go ahead, and we're sending him into extreme jungle duty over here by this village. And then I'm going to send him east into the jungle to do some reconnaissance, maybe look for some enemy squads. There we go, and he found some of the enemies. So the Bravo team has spotted the enemies there. I do believe we have a Cobra attack helicopter that we purchased. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. So we're going to go ahead and bring the Cobra up, and hope that he can get the job done here, guys. Open fire!
Fire mission commencing.
Nice. That is definitely a kill. And as you can see, it gave us a little bit of political capital, which is definitely going to help us. As for the rest of our guys, we want them to get back to base fairly soon.
Need a resupply.
Now, this unit desperately needs to get back to base. These guys are wounded. And obviously, the best thing for them right now is medical care and bed rest. To be as far from the VC as possible. Let's go ahead and pick up that unit. And we're going to drop him over here by this little village here.
En route.
Oh my god, we got VC right there, guys. So let me see if our artillery might be able to reach them. No, we're just out of range. Alright. Now, what are we going to do? So I could be crazy. I could try to attack. 67% chance of a victory. They do have a little bit of hill cover, but I think we can get this victory. We're going to open fire, boys. Good shooting. Awesome work there by Foxtrot Company. And also, now this village of Ya Brang, I should say, is going to be free of VC influence for a while. So they should enjoy that. And obviously that unit is going to get an award, which they definitely deserve. Keep moving that way. We've got the Green Berets training a few units over here. And I'm going to be sending Delta Company into these woods as well. Take a look over here. So far, nobody is crazy enough to go out there, but we are on the way. I might actually try to build another fire base. Make sure we got everybody out here. I think that's about it, guys. Usually at this point, I go ahead and purchase another Apache, but in this case, I think I'm actually going to try to get some more infantry. Honestly, I think we could use it. There are a lot of towns in this particular mission. I see nothing wrong with going ahead and trying to exploit these towns as much as possible. Alright, let's end the turn.
ARVN unit deployed.
Nice, guys. We got our first ARVN unit. This is, of course, a South Vietnamese unit, and pretty good at going into villages and gathering intel on the enemy. So we're absolutely going to be using these guys here in this fight. But we've got to be careful, of course. Now, of course, we're going to take that Green Beret. The Green Beret is so good at finding the enemy in the jungle, so he could do a great job at actually spotting the enemy. But what I think I'm going to do with the Green Beret is just have him train another set of ARVN units. I believe we get 2, if I'm not mistaken. 3, actually. And then, of course, we'd have to build a new fire base to get more. But I like this. So we've got these ARVN units here. I want to make sure, I don't want to move them yet, because if I'm going to move them, I want to use a chopper to do so. And we will get them out into the field as quickly as possible. Alright, boys. Matter of fact, wait a minute now. I think we can get these ARVN boys out and about. So we're going to go here, we're going to pick up this ARVN unit. And we are going to start ferrying over to these uncooperative villages. Should probably pick up this unit too, Delta Company. I'm looking for Alpha Company, which is Purple Man Squad, PurpleGeneral Squad, but I think Alpha Company is the one that is wounded. So we're getting them back to base, patch up those wounds, and hopefully send them back out in the field.
Some units have no orders.
Alright, no VC contacts that turn, but the rainy season has begun, and that's going to make it really tough for us to move around here, guys. We're going to drop our South Vietnamese unit over here. Oh, shit! Alright, good and bad news. The good news is we found an enemy base. The bad news is our chopper just got hit. We're still going to go in. I'm hoping they don't have any troops over here, but obviously with this chopper, we're going to want to take a different route to get out of this place. Let's go ahead and send in those ARVN units.
They've set up a base over there.
Oh, yeah. We also got rid of a mine, guys, which increased our political capital here.
Running low.
Sadly, we're not close enough to the base to hit it this turn. But we're definitely going to hit that base.
Low on supplies.
Yeah, when something like that happens, it definitely confuses you. We definitely have a target that we need to seek out for sure. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this Huey, and I'm going to try to immediately bring reinforcements, or I should say, supplies to
Embarking
the
supplies.
5th Squadron over here. So we're going to pick up some supplies. Probably should have rested one turn with that Apache, but that's
Running
alright.
low.
We're going to let those guys go ahead and restructure themselves so they have supplies. Grab this unit, of
Low on
course.
supplies.
And we're going to drop off Alpha Company there so that they can get that medical treatment. And while we're here, I guess we could pick someone up and ferry them across, but we're going to be cutting it really, really close because that Huey only has a little bit of fuel left. So I'm going to do it this one time just because we're so close to the base, but I wouldn't usually take this risk. Not to mention we're still going to have to wait a turn to use this chopper again. Oh shit, we can't. Never mind. We already did a load this turn, which means we are not allowed. Very well. So now our main concern, guys, is getting that VC base. That thing is so dangerous, and if we could take it out, we would be doing a huge service to our men. I'm, of course, going to keep training those ARVN units, and with Bravo Company, a few other of these companies, I'm just going to have them in this area because they want it to be crazy. So we're going to throw them in this North Jungle area. We're rarely, if ever, going to be bringing them back to base. So they've got a tough job. This guy, I'm going to bring him back to base. Or actually, we could probably get here pretty quickly. So I'm going to actually take the road down to that next village. Could use that chopper. That's okay. And the turn.
Some units have no orders.
And here we go, guys. Now, this is the chance to get a kill. And the thing is, we can't attack with our planes. If we could, I would. But because of the monsoon season, they're not going to be able to get a target lock. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to open fire and hope that this Apache destroys this area. And sadly, no luck at all. You know, just no luck. So we're going to get the hell out of here with our Apache. We could try to shoot again, but we're so low on fuel that I definitely worry about the possibilities here. Let's go ahead and give supplies to this unit.
Pre-supply mission commenced.
At least we could try to keep our units supplied.
Embarking supplies.
And we just have to keep up the fight, guys.
Running low.
That's all we can do right now. Can't lose hope. We've got to keep up the fight. In fact, really hoping we can maybe get a shot up, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. And let's grab this chopper. I'm going to move him this way in the hopes that the enemy doesn't see us. Now, one good thing is this village, the village of Playwao, despite the fact that they're deep in enemy territory, they're pro-American. And you can tell that by the American flag right on top of the village. So they definitely respect us. But whether or not they're going to help us is an entirely different question. In fact, I'm going to move this engineer squad over here. I might try to build a new firebase so that we can move the howitzer even closer to the enemy base and take them out that way. It's a bit of a cheap way to get there, but if it works, it works. That's the way I see it. We should have a few units able to move over here. And that's actually Charlie Company, sorry. We're going to move Alpha Company. This might be Charlie Company. Alpha Company is recuperating. So we're going to move them over here to this base, which is, of course, where we can refuel the choppers, etc. And let's see if we can get this guy. No, we're going to have to wait a turn and move him to that base. That's all right, though. With this unit, I think I'm just going to wait for those choppers, those incoming choppers, to do anything else.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, well, we've still got that. I mean, it hasn't gone anywhere, that's for sure. So we definitely have to stop off that base. It really sucks. I wish we didn't, and more importantly, I wish that at the very least we got an airstrike so we could use that. The fact is, we're going to have to wait, guys. There's nothing we can do about it. Unless the rain stops, obviously, we are shit out of luck. Nice! Oh, no, you fool. It's okay, we can get him there next turn, but I definitely wanted to. I didn't mean to do that at all. So, what I'm going to try to do. That's a forward base. I don't know if I want to spend 1,000 on a forward base just to get into range with artillery. Although, I don't see how it could hurt. What the hell, let's do it. Alright, we're also going to pick up this artillery unit. We're being very, very sneaky here in this particular strategy, guys. I don't usually build more than one base, but in this case we are. Let's see if we can go ahead and fire that howitzer. We're still out of range. Look at that. I mean, at least we're closer, which is good, but we are totally out of range. I'm going to move these guys in. Let's go ahead and drop off supplies. Oh, that is a pain in the ass. I'm sure American commanders dealt with that all the time. And we're going to try and move this unit over here to this village. Hopefully it doesn't get hit on the way. We've also got this guy who's moving to this unit, to this area. Oh my god, we got a minefield. We're going to get the hell out of here. We don't even want to hit that village. And if anything, we want to get some helicopters over here as soon as possible so that they can ferry these guys out of here and into a better combat position. Let's look around a bit. I'm going to try to get this guy back. A lot of our choppers are running basically on fumes. And with this ARVN unit, I'm going to send them right into the woods. Actually, I think we could take this American unit and probably start heading down, but that's going to take us a while. I think we'll keep them here for defense purposes. And try and score a kill on that enemy base next turn. Alright, let's end it. Nice, we got another ARVN unit. Now with this ARVN unit, I am going to send him into the jungle. So we're going to send him that way, and actually I'm going to take my American unit now, and we'll go ahead and send him to the north, because eventually that village is going to want some inspections for sure. And turn.
Some units have no orders.
Wow, so what an interesting setup, guys. Of course, not being able to attack that turn and having a lot of different choppers that are in desperate need of refueling, etc. So we're going to go ahead and land these guys, get them the fuel they need, and I'm going to try to bring the Cobra in to take out that VC base. If we're out of range, then I'll use my planes, but I'm hoping that's not necessary. Son of a bitch! We got him! We actually got him! We didn't get to attack. We're not going to get to attack this turn, but we got a kill on that VC unit. I'm going to keep this chopper fairly close, but I'm going to call in an airstrike on the coordinates of that Viet Cong, or that NVA base, that North Vietnamese Army base, and hope we can get a kill here. Let's go. Glory! Glory to the United States. There we go, guys. Totally destroyed. Going to move here. We know for a fact there are NVA in the activity, NVA activity in the area. We're going to try to stop that activity. As you can see, I'm getting utterly excited. I think I'm getting filled with just battle rage here, trying to defeat the enemy. And we're going to open fire here using our artillery.
Fire mission commencing.
Hope for the best. That is a kill. Once again, guys, really, really looking good for us. So that is a neutralized enemy. I'm going to drop off some of our troops right there.
En route.
But the fact is, we do need more choppers. That's one thing we definitely need. We never have enough transport, and the more, the merrier, really. So let's go ahead. Let's move into this village.
No new
And remember, the
intel.
people
Clear
enjoy
your
us,
mind.
well, unless they're NVA supporters, they enjoy us going to their villages. It shows we care.
New intel
There we
report.
go, another NVA unit, but we just don't have the firepower to do anything about it right now. We've kind of got to leave them there and hope that we get them later, at a later date. I think we can train one more ARVN unit. Yes, we can.
Training
We're going to have to do a
ARVN.
little bit of movement, but it's certainly worth it. And we're still moving to the south. Of course, we're going to need a bunch of actual helicopters to refuel, resupply all of these units. I'm going to go ahead and see how much it would cost. Actually, we can afford one. The only reason I'm getting this huge right now is to save
Moving
this
to
American
LZ.
unit. It's never good to have these guys out in the field, wounded. And let's hope we've got enough money to also pay for their medical treatment and get them back out into the field this turn. All right, it's looking pretty good here. Although there's definitely a lot of enemy
Running
contacts.
low.
That much is absolutely certain. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the turn.
Low on supplies.
And I'm going to send our engineer unit back just to repair that chopper. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that this turn.
Some units have no orders.
There we go, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of our first Vietnam tour, 1965, excuse me. And I hope you guys will be back. We're going to go ahead and try part 3. Right now, we've got Alpha and Bravo squad taken over. And if anybody else wants to be in a squad, put your name down below, and we will put you as squad leader of that squad. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have an awesome, awesome day.